Hello and welcome to Anglo Siam Legal. My name is John. I'm the Client Affairs Manager for the firm. I'm a serving and registered practicing British and international lawyer. I'm also backed up by in-house Thai lawyers, barristers, consultants and accountants. We're conveniently located opposite Big C Pattaya Thai, which is Pattaya South. We're here for all of your legal needs. Now, many of you will have seen in the press, on social media recently, the upsurge in police cracking down on drugs offences, drug exportation, possession, use. We all know that if the police here suspect you of using or carrying, they can stop, detain, search and request a test for testing for drugs. If you refuse or if you prove positive, you can be arrested, detained, charged and sent to criminal courts. Now, what people don't actually realise is how heavy the penalties are here. Thailand has some of the strictest drug laws in the world. For example, Category 1 drugs, heroin, amphetamine, methamphetamine, yaba, MDMA, ecstasy, etc. Now, I'm going to read this because it's important. Possession for personal use, imprisonment of up to 2 years and or a fine up to 40,000 baht or both. For consumption, i.e. you've tested positive, up to 1 year imprisonment and or a fine not exceeding 20,000 baht. Possession with intent to dispose, traffic, distribute. Imprisonment from 1 to 10 years or a fine of 20 to 200,000 baht or both. Quantities above prescribed thresholds, indicating intent to sell, can lead to severe penalties, life imprisonment and or a fine of between 100 and 500,000 Thai baht. In some cases, the death penalty, intent to dispose, is often implied by specific quantities defined by law. Manufacturing, importing or exporting can lead to life imprisonment and a fine of between 1 and 5 million baht and, depending on the amount, the death penalty. Category 2, cocaine, morphine, opium, codeine, methadone. Personal use, under 100 grams, up to 5 years imprisonment or a fine not exceeding 100,000 baht. For consumption only, i.e. proven positive, 6 months to 3 years imprisonment or a fine of between 10 and 60,000 baht or both. Now remember, consumption. This is when you could be in a bar, a nightclub, the premises is stop-checked, the police stop-check you for a drug search or a drug test, you prove positive. There's your consumption. So anybody using, especially in tourist areas, are potentially going to get caught by these random stop-checks and random searches of premises. This could be at any time, at any place. It is vitally important that if you are arrested or detained for drug offences here, that you have a experienced and dedicated English-speaking lawyer. Do not sign anything at the police station. Do not agree to anything. 1, you don't know what you're signing. 2, you don't know what the ramifications are going to be. We here at Anglo Siam Legal have experts in the criminal field. I myself am a criminal lawyer internationally, but our in-house team of Thai lawyers and barristers deal with these cases day in, day out at the police stations and at the courts. We're here for your legal needs. If arrested, if detained, if charged, contact us immediately for expert guidance and assistance. Now, these rules, these regulations, these laws are only the tip of the iceberg. I could spend hours on this subject. The takeaway from this is, if you are caught with drugs, if you are caught having consumed, there are consequences and ramifications, some of which can be minor, some of which can be severe, some of which, in the most extremes of cases, can carry the death penalty. Do you risk going it alone, or do you need expert legal advice? I think you all know the answer. Thank you for watching. Continue following for updates. We're here for all of your needs. Thank you.